What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another MMA breakdown. This is PFL World Tournament 9. We got about 3 title fights of the tournament finals in this event, so we're very excited for it. We got coming to the end of the tournament. Like I said, 3 title fights. 3 people are going to be named the champions of this entire tournament. So let's get right into this breakdown. Before I actually start, just click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, and also leave a comment. Let me guys know if you guys agree or disagree with my picks. I appreciate all the feedback. Let me guys know if you guys have any picks that you're telling. Maybe maybe you can make me think about it and see if I should be taking those picks or not. But either way, guys, like I said, click that thumbs up and like the video. So all right, first fight of the night, guys, is going to be Damian Nelson taking on Isaiah Diggs. This one, guys, I am thinking about taking underdog in Damian Nelson. Honestly, I think he might be able to stop the takedowns, and honestly, they can be able to pick him apart from the outside and end up just landing the more significant shots to win the decision. I think the underdog might be the best bet. It's kind of a dog or pass for me, but the best bet I see for this one is the over 2.5. The over 2.5 is minus 225, but I do believe this fight goes to decision. I don't see either of these fighters finishing the fight. Both these guys are decision fighters, so I kind of see that over 2.5 hitting, and it might be a good parlay piece. So the pick for the win is probably going to be Damian Nelson. Not that confident in it, but the over 2.5 is probably the play. Alright, guys, next fight is going to be Kenley St. Louis taking on Chris Mixon. This one, I'm going to be taking Kenley St. Louis. I think St. Louis is going to be able to get this fight to the floor and use his grappling. Chris Mixon is probably the overall better boxer because he's mainly a guy that throws those 1-2s, good jab down the middle. But Kenley St. Louis is not that bad at striking either. He has some very power. He swings very heavy, and if he hits you, you are going to get hurt. And his grappling is just way better than Chris Mixon. If he gets Chris Mixon to the floor, I do believe he gets this fight done by submission, just because, like I said, the grappling is just levels above than Chris Mixon. Chris Mixon is only a boxer. Grappling is not really there. I do believe he's going to get taken down and get submitted in this fight. So for this one, guys, give me Kenley St. Louis. I think he does it by submission. All right, guys, next fight is a giant favorite, Renat Kavalov taking on Vilsan Negrioni. And this one, guys, I'm taking Kavalov. I think Kavalov is just a way better fighter. I think he's better everywhere. I think he has a better striking. I think he has a better cardio. I think the grappling's on his side. I think, like I said, I think he's a better fighter all around. But he's a minus 1,100 favorite. You're probably going to maybe add him to a parlay, but it's not going to make too much. I'm probably going to have him in a parlay. But the fight, I see this one, I see it going to decision. I don't think either one gets finished. The over 2.5 is at a plus 100. I think that over 2.5 is actually a good play because I think Renat Kavalov's going to be able to take this guy to the floor, use a lot of his grappling, and I think Negrioni is good enough on the floor to able to stop these submissions. I think it's going to be probably a back and forth fight for that first round, but I just think Kavalov's going to end up taking over with that grappling and overall with the grappling and the striking, and I just believe it's going to go to decision. I think it's going to come out to probably a 30-27 victory, with that first round being a little closer than we expect, but Renat Kavalov will get the victory in my opinion. But the over 2.5 is the best bet for this one. So for this one, give me Renat Kavalov and probably that over 2.5. Alright, guys, for this next fight, it's going to be Sabrina De Souza taking on Saraya Roscoe. I'm taking Sabrina De Souza. She's a giant favorite, and she honestly deserves that. I think she's going to come in here and finish this girl. I think she's going to either do it by knockout or submission. I think she's just an all-around better fighter. Saraya Roscoe, I took her in the last fight. She fought against Joanne, but now I just see like she doesn't have the skill level. She lost to a girl that's way less competition than this fight. This is a big step up for her, especially after a loss. And I think De Souza is going to come in here in a squash match and dominate it from the beginning all the way to the end. So for this fight, guys, give me Sabrina De Souza to win this fight. I think she does it by finish. Alright, guys, next fight, Biagio Ali Walsh taking on Adrian Grundy. I'm taking Ali Walsh, guys. I think he's going to end up doing it by knockout. I think he learned a lot from his first ever loss. He went in there, dropped the guy a couple times in the first round and was dominating that first round. Then he kind of just got tired. He got taken down and got beat by an arm triangle. Now I believe he is going to be a little bit more patient. He's going to learn from that mistake. A lot of people learn from their first ever losses, and I do believe this is going to be a really good bounce back for him. So for this fight, guys, give me Biagio Ali Walsh to win this fight by knockout. Just a quick break, guys, before we continue this video, giving you guys my best bets and my breakdown. If you guys would like to leave me a tip, here's my Cash App tag. It's money sign Wager Zone. The link will be in the description. Buy me a coffee, help me keep this page going. And also, I want to add a lot more things, so all the tips are really appreciated, and I would be able to add a little bit more stuff to my videos. So if you guys are cashing out with me, you guys are liking all my videos, like I said, they're not required, but tips are appreciated. Add my Cash App. Here's a tag. And like I said, also, the link will be... All right, guys. Next one, Juliana Velasquez taking on Ekaterina Shakalova, I should say. And this one, guys, I'm taking Velasquez. She is the underdog, and I don't understand why. She was like a minus 200 favorite in the first fight, and then she ended up getting submitted. And now she's a big underdog, almost like plus 190. I think that's a really good spot because I feel like this is a lot of recency bias. She is the better fighter, in my opinion. She lost the first fight by submission, but this one, I do believe she's going to come in here, get the takedowns, and be safe in this fight. The only guy, the only girl she's really lost to, besides Shakalova in that first fight where she just made a mistake and got beat by a rear naked choke, is Liz Carmouche. And Liz Carmouche is almost going to be that 3-time PFL champion. And I think Juliana Velasquez, just by all around, I think she's a better fighter. I think she gets this fight to the floor. She's going to use that top control, be safe, and end up winning this fight by decision. So for this fight, guys, give me Juliana Velasquez as an underdog. All right, guys, next fight, Mads Burnell taking on Robert Watley. And, guys, I'm taking Robert Watley. I think Watley's going to end up keeping this fight standing. I think he's going to be able to use those grappling transitions in his favor and end up beating Mads Burnell. I think he's honestly the better striker on the feet, and he has really good takedown defense. And I think the only way Burnell wins this fight is he gets this fight to the floor. But from what I see, I think Watley's going to end up winning this fight. Like I said, I think he's going to do it probably by decision. I think it's going to be a close fight. That over 2.5 looks really good as well, just in case Watley comes in here and he ends up losing. If he does lose, it's going to be by decision. And I don't see him finishing Burnell. So for this fight, guys, give me Robert Watley to keep this fight standing on the feet, picking him apart on the outside, and end up winning this fight by decision. And that over 2.5 is a good play as well. All right, guys, next fight, Marceli Alves taking on Justin Wetzel. I'm taking the underdog in this one as well, guys. I'm taking Justin Wetzel. I think Justin Wetzel is going to be able to use his wrestling and get Alves to the floor and end up winning this fight with top control and winning a decision victory. Alves, I took Jake Hadley against him, which was kind of a dumb bet, I guess, because he ended up going out there and beating Jake Hadley. Jake Hadley could not get this fight to the floor. And Jake Hadley just wasn't putting the striking together as good as I thought he would. But now this fight, he's fighting a guy in Justin Wetzel, where Justin Wetzel has way better wrestling than Jake Hadley does. I think he's going to be able to mix in the striking and be a lot smarter than Jake Hadley it was. And come in here and win this fight, I think he's going to do it by decision. I think he gets this fight to the floor and wins it. So for this one, probably in a close fight, but give me the underdog. I'm taking Justin Wetzel. All right, guys, for the second title fight of the night, it's going to be Liz Carmouche taking on Jenna Bishop. I'm taking Liz Carmouche, and I honestly don't understand how the odds are really that close. I think Liz Carmouche might be a premium play of the week. I don't think Jenna Bishop has anything for Carmouche. I think Carmouche is going to be able to stop a lot of the grappling from Jenna Bishop. I think Carmouche is the better wrestler. Yes, Jenna Bishop has the jiu-jitsu, but she does not have the wrestling to get Carmouche down, I don't believe. Carmouche is stronger. She has the better striking, and I do believe this fight is going to be where Carmouche keeps this fight standing up and end up winning this fight by either a knockout in those later rounds after Jenna Bishop gets tired, or just getting a decision victory. Like I said, I don't think Liz Carmouche is going to come out here and lose this fight. I don't understand. I thought if I was making the line, I would have had Carmouche like a minus 300 favorite, but you're getting me a minus 170 on her. That's a really good play. So for this one, give me Carmouche. I think she's going to get it done by knockout in those later rounds. All right, guys, now for the main event, the final title fight. It's going to be Gadzi Rabadanov taking on Alfie Davis. I'm taking Rabadanov, and I think he's going to do it really easily. He's almost a minus 2,000 favorite. He's a minus 1,700 at the moment, and he deserves it. He's going to be a back-to-back champion in the PFL. This guy is dominant. He has wrestling. He has the striking. He fights out of a great camp with Khabib and all those boys out there. And Alfie Davis, I don't think he's going to be able to outstrike Rabadanov, and he's not going to be able to outgrapple Rabadanov. Alfie Davis beat Brent Primus, where I had Brent Primus in that fight. Brent Primus was about to win that fight, but he just makes one mistake, and Alfie Davis ends up winning that fight in that third round. But now he's finding a big step up in competition. And Rabadanov, I didn't think Brent Primus was going to beat Rabadanov, but I did think Brent Primus was the better fighter than Alfie Davis. But Alfie Davis, like I said, just capitalized on a mistake Brent Primus made in that third round. But now he's fighting a guy in Rabadanov that's not going to make those mistakes. He's going to outstrike him. He's going to outgrapple him. I think Rabadanov's honestly a lock of the whole entire day. He's a giant favorite, so add him into a parlay, put him in there, because I think Rabadanov gets this fight done. I think he's going to do it probably by knockout. So for this fight, guys, give me Rabadanov for the main event. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. PFL World Champion 9, 3 title fights. The tournament's coming to an end for these. And guys, we're going to be cashing out, hopefully. So if you guys are here for the first time, like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. Also, check out the description. I will be having all my bets I am taking in the description if you guys want to tell me. And all right, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see you guys later on. I will have LFA out, and I'm going to have UFC out as well, so stay tuned for those.